What's going on, guys? Glock Guy 226 here, and tonight I have brought you guys a few very special 1911s. They both belong to a buddy of mine, very close friend. Let me borrow them to shoot this video. They were just too cool and too nice not to show you guys. The first one we will go over is a Baer Thunder Ranch, completely hand-fitted 1911, guys. This is kind of the high end of the spectrum for 1911s. Wilson Combat, Nighthawk, Baer, they're all hand-fitted, top-of-the-line 1911s. This thing retails for about $2,300. You can find them for $1,800, $1,900, $2,000 in that price margin. But either way, it's a very expensive 1911 and a very cool gun, so I decided to borrow it and show you guys. A few things about this gun that make it stand out. Clint Smith from Thunder Ranch designed this gun. He teamed up with Baer. If you haven't heard of Thunder Ranch, they're a very, very awesome training facility. They've been around for a very long time. In the gun world, guys, he's a very big idol. But Baer, if you haven't heard of Baer, they are very big in the 1911 world and known for making very, very high-end 1911s. We'll go ahead and safety check this gun before we start getting into it. If you can see, it's kind of dark in there because everything's black. But I assure you guys, it is empty. I do safety check all my guns before the video, but I do it on video anyways. A few cool things about this gun. I mean, basically though, before we get into it, it's kind of a no thrills, nothing extra. I mean, everything you need, nothing you don't kind of gun. You're basically paying for that hand-fitted quality and the name of Baer, which I'm not saying it's not worth it. It's not in everybody's ballpark and price margin, guys, but it is a very nice gun. As you can see here, if you could even see it, how fitted that slide is. I mean, it's ridiculous. You can see the line right in there. I mean, it's pretty amazing. It's actually very tight. I've heard a lot of guys say, you know, the slide on their Baers were really tight, but until you get past that break-in period and really put some rounds through it, if you even shoot it, they're going to be a little tight. Now, we have put, my buddy and I, about a little over 400 rounds through this gun, and we've shot steel, we've shot brass, aluminum, hollow points, anything you can imagine we put through this gun. And out of like the little over 400 rounds, we've had one stovepipe, which in a 1911, guys, there's a 500 round break-in period, and it's kind of common to have at least one or two malfunctions in that break-in period. I mean, it is a 1911. They are known for kind of having issues sometimes, but besides that, guys, in that break-in period, that was it, and that's not too bad for 1911. And in all honesty, it was very, very dirty. We shot some CLP in it and kept trucking without an issue. So the Baer, guys, it is a blued finish. As you can see, I'm sure you've been noticing it glaring like crazy. But blued finish. It does have the Thunder Ranch logo there on the side. TD special, or TR special, I'm sorry, with the Thunder Ranch logo there. It comes with Trijicon Sights, which are really neat from the factory. Kind of cool. It also, these are not the original grips. These are some VZ grips, and I forget what they are. They're, I want to say like tactical diamond or something like that. They kind of have this diamond shape in them, if you could see that at all. But they're very comfortable grips, very grippy. VZ makes really quality stuff for a lot of different guns. These aren't the stock grips, though. It came with these wood, low-profile grips with the Thunder Ranch logo in them. And they're very nice grips. My buddy just decided that, you know, he was going to keep those aside so they don't get too messed up and put these VZs on it. It does look really good. He's carried this gun quite a bit since he's got it. I carried it since I've borrowed it. You know, the guy he bought it off of said he bought it about 5 or 6 years ago, and it has just been a safe queen ever since. You know, honestly, though, you spend $2,000 on a gun. I mean, I like to shoot my guns no matter how much they cost, but some guys are more into the collecting, you know, aspect of it. And it about broke his heart when we said that we were going to take it home and run a bunch of Tula through it and see what it could put up with. Let alone when my buddy, you know, stuck it in a holster and threw it in the back of his truck. Not in the back, literally, but, you know, whatever. The guy was heartbroken. But, you know, I believe you should shoot your guns no matter how much they cost. And, I mean, if you're rich and loaded, yeah, I would probably have some high-dollar stuff that is just collector only. But I believe, you know, these 1911s, yes, they're custom, yes, they're expensive, but they're meant to be shot also. Now, everything on this gun is match grade from the barrel to the frame, trigger. It's got the skeletonized hammer, extended beaver tail. Now, I'm kind of just getting back into 1911's, guys. I might not know all the terms, so please forgive me there. A really cool feature with this is the, 30 lines per square inch here. I mean, you might not be able to even see them. They are so fine. As well as on the slide. Their slide cuts are so fine, but it makes for a really, really good grip on it. It's not aggressive by any means, but you're not going to lose your grip. That was a feature I've never really seen on a gun, and I really like it so far. So, like I said, we put a little over 400 rounds through it, and we are definitely going to put more rounds through it. I just wanted to borrow it to shoot a video. But one thing that stood out to me, especially from Baer, because when you get this gun, you buy it, it comes in a plain Jane cardboard box, just like this. You pay over $2,000 for a gun, and they ship it to you in a cardboard box, which I guess it's all about the gun, you know, not exactly presentation. They give it to you in a cardboard box, and it looks like it's been dipped in a bucket of oil, probably CLP, but whatever. Besides that, you get this certificate here with everybody that touched this pistol, that worked on it, signed the certificate. So I thought that was kind of cool too. You know, say the trigger's not working correctly or the slide's fitted too good and you're having issues with it. You call Baer and they can pinpoint, hey, you know, Johnny worked on the slide, and give him a call and deal with the issue. So that was kind of cool anyways. It kind of gives it more of a personal feeling when you're spending that kind of money. But I've been getting about 4 to 4.5 pound trigger pulls out of that gun. Been running Wilson Combat 47D mags out of it, so they're 8-round mags. It came with a few 7-round mags, but all in all, guys, great gun, very nice. Just wanted to show you guys that, and we will get into the next 1911 I have here, the Springfield Trp. Now, this is a gun that is probably a little more known. As you can see, Trp, tactical, which that's kind of goofy in my opinion, but hey, whatever. This is the stainless version, is the non-railed version. Personally, I mean, there are some railed 1911s that do look pretty good. I can understand having, you know, the light attachment there, but a 1911 to me, they just are better non-railed. That's just my opinion, though. But anyways, yes, it's the stainless model, non-railed, Springfield Trp, national match frame, barrel, trigger. Everything on this that can be match grade is. The only thing that I really don't care for is it takes a tool to break this gun down. So if you're in the field and you need to field strip it, unless you have that Allen wrench, you're kind of screwed. So my buddy did order a Wilson Combat GI recoil spring, so you can totally break it down without an Allen wrench. But this is also a really nice gun, guys. Like I said, I'm sure it's a little more known out there than Baers are. I really didn't know much about Baers before my buddy had purchased that. I mean, I've seen them out there, but I just didn't really ever take the time to look into them because they're so dang expensive. But the TRP, guys, is a very well-known pistol. Chris Kyle carried it. I think it was designed for some sort of FBI contract, whatever, and they accepted it, but this is the civilian model. Now, there are a few things that differ from that FBI pistol, and I think it's like the trigger, whatever they coat it with. But they're, all in all, guys, it's still a very nice pistol. These retail for about $1,600. The cheapest I found them was $1,400. You know, and that's new prices. But very sought-after gun. We've had absolutely no problems with it. My buddy did buy it used, but it's been very well taken care of. It comes from the factory with Trijicon Sights, as you can see there. These are just some composite G10 grips, and they're a little more aggressive, but they are still very comfortable to shoot. Now, this gun here has, 20 lines per square inch on the front strap. So they are a little more aggressive than the Baer, and they are pretty aggressive anyway for a 1911. I also recently just purchased a 1911 probably 2 weeks ago, and I'll make a video on that. Don't want to give out what it is yet until I make the video. But it's a very quality 1911, very nice gun, but it's not in the spectrum of the TRP or the Baer. But anyways, yeah, skeletonized hammer, skeletonized trigger, extended beaver tail. This here is the ambidextrous safety that most 1911s have. I don't know if I showed you on the Baer, but it does have the single side safety, which is meant for right-hand gunners, basically. You can see there, no ambidextrous safety, which it's kind of a neat feature, but at the same time, I mean, you can always swap it or buy a left-handed safety, or I'm sure if you're buying directly from Les Baer, you know, that's something you could work out if you're a left-handed shooter. But back to the TRP, it is also a very nice gun. I've been getting right around 4-pound trigger pulls out of it consistently. Battle-proven gun. Chris Kyle carried it, so heck, it should be good enough for anybody. But both these guns, guys, are at the higher spectrum of 1911s. They're not for everybody. Honestly, I don't know if I would buy one. They're very awesome, but for, you know, $1,600 to $2,000, there's a lot of cool stuff you could buy. I was interested in this gun, and my buddy did throw me a number, and it's not too bad of a number for what it is, and I'm kind of bouncing it around. You know, I want it, but at the same time, I just don't know. So we'll see where that goes, but very nice guns. I thought they were definitely worthy of making a video. Hopefully we'll get out and get some shooting footage of both these guns. But yeah, that is them, and thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Sorry I've been tied up with Christmas and, you know, buying the kids Christmas presents, and we have a daughter that has a birthday December 22nd, so we have just been really busy with the holiday stuff, guys. I've been getting a lot of subscribers and a lot of people giving me positive feedback, and I really do appreciate that, guys. You know, I plan on doing this just to give you guys information and, you know, check out some cool stuff at the same time. So if you guys have any questions or any concerns, please let me know. Please like this video, go check out my other videos, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.